Hey, it's Nay. And welcome back to Nay's Little Garden at Home. So I've been doing some more mathematics because I just want to make sure I have everything I need in order to have a successful seed starting 2026. We came up with the number 102 a couple videos ago, and last video, whatever, recently. And the 102 number is how many pepper and tomato seed starts I need for the number I'm trying to grow. So what does that mean for seed starting? Now I can tell you for certain, I do not need another shelving unit. I have enough to do for sure what I need to do. So that's checked off my list. Now let's talk 10-20 trays, the cell trays, the pots, the fertilizer, the tags, the lighting situation. Now, I believe I in fact do certainly need more plant tags, but I will not be buying them in store because they're quite pricey in store. I'm gonna buy them off of probably Amazon. So I'm gonna grab like a boatload of them, like a bigger pack of them, because I have 2 of these smaller packs. So they can definitely get me started for sure. Like I could definitely start probably all of my 20, 40, 102. No, actually, I would need even more than these. I was going to say if I do it by rows, I'm just going to need to get more of the plants tags, and that's fine, the labels. I have enough 6 cell trays. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. This is most, not all, of the seed starting supplies that I have. I have 2 of these cheap 10-20 trays. I really have 3 of these, but I think the other one's broken. So I'm just gonna say 2. And I have 1 really good one. So starting off with 10-20 trays, I need 5 more of them. Because if I'm going to have 102, pots at some point, pots and or of the bigger cell trays, I'm gonna need 6 trays, 10-20 trays to hold them so I can water from the bottom. Once your plants sprout, you do in fact want to take time with how you water from the top, otherwise you might get a lot of growth and a bunch of other nonsensical stuff and potentially accidentally snapping a plant, and that would be very bad. So 6, right? So if I have 3, I'm gonna go ahead and just buy 3 good ones and leave it at that. And then next year I'll buy the remaining 2, and then I'll have 6 good seed starting 10-20 trays. The next thing are these 6 cell trays. This are 6 cell trays. These are as well. I have a few of these, and that's great. I also have the ones from the green stalk. But I'm going to tell you right now, those are more like big versions or regular, like bigger versions of this that I'm going to count as more of like the 4 cell trays. So I'm going to include those numbers into the 4 cell tray ones. I do not need any more of them because I have a ton of these cheaper versions. So I think what had happened was some of these are from plants that I had purchased last year, and then I went online on Amazon and got a bunch of these cheap ones. They made it. They're making it to the next major growing season. Would I suggest you grab these? Maybe. If your money is low and you need a lot, these are going to get you through at least 2 grow seasons, because that's what it's going to be doing for me. If you are actually really take good care of your things, they might even get you through 3 or 4, but I'm going to say for certain they're going to probably get you through 2. the ones I showed you before from Epic Gardening / Botanical Interest and Johnny Seeds. I have some from Johnny Seeds. These are gonna last you. You might be able to pass this down to your next generation after you're done using them. Some more of them here. Oh, these are the ones from Johnny's. So these must be from Epic Gardening. So I do have quite a few of those. I think they come as 4 packs, so I should have 2 more pinks. Yeah, so there's that. So I don't need any more 6Ls because I have enough 6Ls to fill up 2 of my 10-20 trays, because one 10-20 tray will take 72 cells, and 72 and 72 is 144. So that's great. The next upgrade would be these and or things like this. So I have a bunch of these. These are from Bootstrap Farmer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These 4-cell trays, I have the exact number. I have 8 of these fit on one 10-20 tray. So I can most definitely upgrade, let's say, peppers, right? They take longer to grow. They would probably be up-potted in something like this. And if I time it well, I might be able to go ahead and bring it outside just from this. I am going to be messing with this timing. I know a lot of people like to use 8 weeks as the starting point for peppers and tomatoes. Then I also see a lot of people say your hot peppers need to be started about 10 to 10, well, let's just say 10 weeks, which starts my stuff even sooner. 8 weeks before my last frost date is that first week in March. The first week in March is a true first week in March. There's no ending to February in there. It literally starts at March in that first week. I feel like I would be playing with my life if I started every single pepper and tomato at that same time. So what's going to happen is I'm going to start peppers and tomatoes at the 10-week mark, the 9-week mark, and I will wrap up at the 8-week mark. So by the 8-week mark, I will be able to look back and plants would have had 2 weeks to start. So primarily looking at tomatoes right now and some of the peppers. And if I feel like any shiesty business is going on, I will plant more seeds into the same cell that I've already tagged for that specific plant again in that pot and hope and pray. And then I'll keep it moving from there. A week or two, I only have 2 heat mats as of right now. And I do not have it in my priority list to buy another heat mat because I have other things to purchase. If I manage to get one, great. If I don't, that's going to mean that things are just going to take a little longer to sprout. And so starting a week or 2 earlier is just fine, guys. I started things so early last year, or well, this year. The year hasn't ended. I started things so early. I started things in the beginning of January. I will not be doing so. I'll be starting things mid-February. No earlier than the beginning of February. That much I can tell you. I'm going to let all of January go by without starting any tomatoes and peppers. I will start other things. I can focus on other things. I do have a little polytunnel that I do firmly believe I will be able to plant out some cauliflower and broccoli and other things that are a little bit more frost hardy out into there, and then throw frost fabric on there. And I think I might actually be able to grow things in there. So we'll see what happens. And remember, the sun is going to start being out a little more. So we'll see what goes down with that. So I have enough for one tray of these. So that is 32 cells. I don't think I'm gonna buy any more of these because, oh, come here. I have a lot of these. I have quite a few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I counted this before and forgot the number. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46. I have about 50 of these. Because there's a few, I'm looking at them outside. It's fine. I have about 50. Ooh. These are basically 3-inch pots. The really wide bottom ones on the bottom are from Amazon. Got a huge pack of them. These colorful ones are also from Amazon. As you can tell, they're a little smaller, but I did actually end up planting some stuff out from this and it was fine, and I started early. These, I saved a couple of these. These are cheap ones from plants I had bought at my local greenhouse, and I'll use them, no problem. Some more of that stuff. And then I have these. These are the best ones. They are the longest ones. And these are for, I believe, Bootstrap Farmers as well. It has a Bootstrap Farmer logo thingy, I think. So I have a couple of these as well, just 4. At 50, that is enough just for my tomato plants. Save 2 plants, but I'm definitely gonna have extras, right? So if you consider the 32 cells of the 4 cell trays that I have 32 cells of, that's still not enough for just enough pepper and tomato plants. So I will be, in fact, purchasing some more of these. The number, I am unsure, because I might have to go ahead and get a couple more of the more affordable ones from Amazon, but I'm definitely buying at least doubling this, although I probably will more likely triple the number I have of this. But I need to have, I'm slowly growing my better seed starting stuff, right? That will last me a long time. But I also don't want to just go buy 50 of those. 1, that's expensive. And 2, I will be giving plants away. If I give this away, sure, I will still be sad because these will last me a couple years for sure. But it will not make me be like, broski, don't play with me. I'm not giving these away. So I need to make sure to continue to have these to give away and be like, some people I'm sure will give them back, some will not. And I need to be okay with that. And the way I'm going to be okay with that is if I, in fact, do not give away my good stuff, which I will not. Yes, including the 6 cell trays, because I'm going to start more than I need so that I can give away, I can have extra spots if necessary, and I do want to do that plant swap again. So I actually did not know what to anticipate. I did not know what people wanted. People really took everything. And I love that. That made me feel good because I had varieties that they were like, ooh, where did she get this variety from? So I want to do that again. So I have to grow more. So the 102 is the bare minimum. So the 6, 10, 20 trays is actually 108 plants. So, but I have smaller trays that I will use for my excess flow. This way I don't have to burn even more money than I'm anticipating to spend. Keeping in mind, this is just my pepper and tomato plants. I'm not OD stressing putting other plants under my lights for going bigger, because I will in fact put them in my polytunnel and toss a frost fabric over it, and I really think it'll be okay. I do. So we're gonna see. That's kind of all I have for right now. Because, today my husband and I are gonna raise my good light that I purchased for my plants so that I can put that other shelf on top of that so I can grow more plants in the tent, because I'm really about to put what's in there now is going to be moved, because I'll be taking down my Christmas tree soon, so I'll be able to put up another shelving unit that I have, and that will be moved to the shelving unit because it's cold downstairs for us. It's not as cold for plants. So it's about, my house at any given moment is about 67, 68 degrees, and that's okay. The plants should be fine, but I want majority of my pepper and tomato plants to be in my tent, which is why I'm raising that light, so I'm not working with just 2 rows. I need 3 rows. I'm gonna be able to start with 2 rows, and I'm most definitely going to do so. But as they grow, of course, I'm gonna need more rows, so then I'll be able to give myself the 3 out of the 6 to grow in that tent. And then I'm just gonna have, hopes and prayers, but I really don't think I need that dramatic of hopes and prayers, because I will really bring a heater downstairs and heat it and put it not directly in front of my plants, but in the vicinity of it, so it generally raises the heat just a little bit down there as well, because I really think 70 degrees is fine. And if I have to keep my house at 70 degrees for 6 weeks, I will. So that's that. Let me know if you're planning and plotting and making sure you have all your seed starting supplies, because sometimes you just need a good little reminder. So here's that reminder to you. Please make sure you have the seed supplies you need, the seed starting supplies you need before you need to start your seed starting, because it's gonna annoy you if you don't have it. I have a soil blocker. I know some people swear by it. I think it only is that really good for stuff that you're not gonna have sitting for weeks and weeks and weeks. So my tomatoes and peppers, I struggled having them in my soil blocks because it does break down. I don't know what magical girl business some of people have that they'll be like, yeah, I've had my soil blocks for 8 weeks and they look perfect and pristine. Because if I bottom pour like I do for everything else, it starts breaking apart, and I could squish and squeeze and pound and push and da-da-da-da-da-da. It only looks good for a little while, and it does start breaking apart. And now soil starts separating, and it's a lot for me. I got better at it as I kept doing it, but I still did not master it. I feel like that's definitely something you have to work on. And then you're sitting out here like, okay, as you start to harden off your plants, you just have the soil chilling outside, and soil with nothing at all, honestly, I feel like dries out faster. Let me know what you guys think on that soil blocking too, because am I saying I'm not gonna soil block at all? I didn't say all of that, but I'm not gonna soil block 102 soil blocks. I just can't play with trying to finagle the soil block into a pot after I realized once again I'm having a lot of troubles with it and I cannot lose my whole crop. You know what I mean? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this whole video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Join the fam. We talk all things gardening, homesteading, cooking, baking type vibes here. So hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.